Craig Brown. I'm on the live playing my league, and I'm playing this expansion team that is on 2K, like the pre-created expansion team. They extended to go surfing. I created myself. Let's play a game.
Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble.
It's a great story, D.A. Thanks. A look at San Diego's starting group. Curry is out there with Matthews. Then there's Brown. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Davis, 8-5 down low. And for Toronto, we've got Paul. He's out there with OG Anunoby. Barnes out there with Pirtle. And it's Roby in at the 4. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now here's Paul.
I just got Chris Paul. That's crazy.
Here's Roby. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Roby. Shot clock at 6. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. The pass to LeBron, and James throws it down.
Just finding ways to get inside, get up, and throw another one down. LeBron with an easy 2.
On the wing, Barnes. And the rejection by MP. James outside. Ball against Brown. Back to Curry. San Diego moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Davis with the bucket.
They're just beating the defense to the glass and putting it right back up. AD, a powerhouse inside.
Ball against Curry. Pass to Roby. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brown the pass to Davis. That's the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball outside. Passes it to Roby. Feeds to Barnes. There's the 3. Roby can't hit. The Surf have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown finds James. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. So whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Here's Paul. He's on target from 8 feet out. Here's Curry. We saw him with 19 points his last out. Finished off by Davis.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 2. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
It'll be the Surf with their first time out of the game right here. Nancy's checked in for Anthony Davis. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now, here's Brown. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. On the wing, Barnes. James covering. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Paul, and the layup falls.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Pass to Roby. The three. And no good. So San Diego will take it the other way. Outside Curry. On the pass to Matthews. Inside. The kick out to Brown. From past the arc.
So far, nobody's made their shots.
It's rebounded by Paul.
Change it.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Brutal with a screen on Curry. Shoots over Curry. Paul can't get it to go. San Diego, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 5 now. And here is Paul. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Anunoby. He drills the three-pointer.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
James outside, over Barnes, and James with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Now here's Paul. Anunoby with it to the right side. Roby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here is San Diego now. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Barnes following the 3-point basket by San Diego. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Curry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
From this length, that's got to feel like a layup for Stephen Curry.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Different look for the Surf. Hachimura is checked in for Brown, and it's Rose in for Stephen Curry. Here's Primo.
Come on.
He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it to Marshall. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by San Diego.
And they cruise to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys in foul trouble.
Shot to stop the run. Got a piece of it. Brown kicks to Davis. Charity stripe shot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Surf.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lamb is checked in for San Diego.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Surf.
Brown kicks to Davis.
Great.
3 for San Diego.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Raptors trail by 6. On the wing, Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Surf. Brown, good.
And he's starting to show that.
Seems like a score 100 this game.
Looking to extend the lead.
After shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Primo. No good on the 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Curry's gone 1 of 3.
In a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Mullen. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's Brown with the 3. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Whoa.
So far,
That almost looked like a miss.
The Nets, you gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball checked in for OG Anunoby. San Diego shooting their first free throw of the evening. Paul passes to Primo. Back to Paul. Here's the dish to Marshall. Pass to Mullen. He kicks to Marshall. Looking for Mullen. He gets it there. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense. He is always going to finish that one.
NP from deep three-point land.
We missed.
Surf lead by 6. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Surf guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
You've got Jakob Poeltl, and it's Primo in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. So the wing on the left. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the paint, and the rejection by MP.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the shot goes in. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Did you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the finals.
Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Toronto calls timeout. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. And San Diego
All right, let's go.
is making a switch. Rose is checked in for Matthews. Paul kicks to Marshall. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says, we're not giving up this lead.
Ball is doubled, and the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even...
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, Anunoby. He has 5. Now the pass to Primo. Pocket 6. Hurdle with a screen on Curry. Here's Primo. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brown the pass to LeBron. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Dishes it to Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Roby. Here's Primo. And the Raptors miss again.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Brown. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Curry kicks to Brown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now 24 points for MP. Barnes outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Passes to Primo. A three-pointer is right on target.
No way he's going to pass that shot. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Brown, good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Primo, the pass to Purdy. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's part of his game that gets overlooked as Anthony Davis has some nice handles for a big and can get shifty.
It took him no time at all on that one. Kobe's got 13.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Brown, good. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Primo, the pass to Ananobi. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Surf. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And take a look at Brown. Almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always...
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Barnes looking around.
They're demolishing them.
Here's Primo.
Whee!
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. There's the feed to Curry. Baseline try. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Down low, here's Barnes, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
James against Barnes. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Man showing some terrific range. Curry's got 11 points.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Well, it didn't take long, did it? In his second season, AD showed that ability to be able to completely take over on the offensive end, and we're seeing that here tonight.
Mullen a screen on Harris. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and he makes the first.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And they double up Brown. He dishes it to Matthews. Another 3 for San Diego.
Hey, we're beating him.
Getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
comes up for the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 37 points for MP.
I'm done.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 40 points.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Brown, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And the foul called on Embiid.
I'm done for the
So
day.
he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And so it's San Diego enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see.
149? Jesus Christ!
Just now to send it over to David Aldridge.
All right, y'all, I'm out.